Sagittarius, and all of you beautiful cross watchers. Welcome to Cosmos and Spread. I'm so blessed and pleased to have you with me today. Before I go any farther, please know I will not be reaching out to you to solicit my services. There are scammers about across multiple social medias pretending to be myself and others. So please don't be fooled, okay? I also, some of them say that they're, myself or others have assistants. I do not have an assistant. So if someone reaches out to you and says that my assistant is offering readings for me, half price or anything like that, don't believe it, okay? Because it's only me, guys. All right? All right. So let's move ahead. So Sagittarius, what came through as I was praying and meditating upon this reading, it was very interesting. Okay. So the first thing that came through is I heard, I didn't mean that. Okay. And it was a very matter of fact that way. Okay. Like I didn't mean that. So it's like some kind of communication conflict. Someone taking you the wrong way. Maybe you said something the wrong way or it didn't come out the way you expected it to. You meant something different and someone took it, the other direction. Someone could have twisted your words or something like that or getting ready to. Also, the next thing that came through and the last thing was I heard stop being a colonel to yourself. So in other words, this is telling me you're being too hard on yourself, Sagittarius. Okay, I'm going to show you. Stop being a colonel to yourself. Okay, so don't take that lightly. Spirit's saying you're being too hard on yourself. Okay, that it's okay. Even like my son is a Sagittarius, so even though we may make lists. I make a lot of lists myself. I'm a Capricorn to check off. But, even if we don't make it on the date that we want to check something off, the thing is, Spirit's saying, hey, you're still taking action towards it. That counts. Okay. Don't beat yourself up if you don't make something by a certain deadline or a certain date that you've given yourself. Okay. Obstacles happen in this 3D life, okay? And, the thing is we have to realize that not everything is going to go smoothly. We're here for a purpose. We're here to, it's an earth school for one. Many of us are here to have soul growth, to, learn unconditional love, which comes with forgiveness, which means being hurt or hurting others and learning what that feels like. Okay. But then there's also these obstacles. Some things are pre-planned, but then other things, are our free will. And sometimes our actions, it could have been earlier in life, but sometimes karma comes back and hits us in the hiney. And sometimes it's just a matter of just a normal obstacle that we have to overcome. Okay. So don't beat yourself up if you're not meeting a deadline. All you can do is the best you can do. And if you're doing your best, then there's nothing more. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Spirit's not expecting you to, to reach, a mountaintop in, 2 hours. So, you need to be a little easier on yourself. All right, let's go ahead and start with the symbol cards. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, please show me the top 2 cards for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius for July 2022. Please, Spirit, please tell me. Oh, stop. Okay, thank you. Oh, yep. See? Okay. There is some kind of conflict that has either been happening or is getting ready to happen. If you see the water is very turbulent, okay? This man is standing on this small, shallow boat, okay? dressed in his business suit, expecting an umbrella to shield him. And we all know when an umbrella, just the wind pushes barely against it, it's not going to shield you. It's going to turn backwards, right? But within all this murky water, this turbulence, okay, which is emotions, some kind of conflict, okay, something brewing, conflict brewing, a storm brewing, you can still see the light over here shining, okay? Keep your focus on the light. So I feel like Spirit's saying, no matter what adversity this is, someone takes you the wrong way, or you say something that you didn't mean, someone twists something, or you just, you could just very well say one thing and it's come out and you're like, oh shoot, I didn't mean it to come out like that, So however it comes out, Spirit's saying, just keep your focus on the light, okay? Keep your focus on positive. Apologize if you need to apologize. And if it's a situation that someone's trying to twist your words, then, stand your truth, all right? But see, now look, you have another card right here with water, and look how calm it is. And see, and your ships are coming in. So yeah, see, I don't see that this is going to be a very long conflict, okay? That light is not very far away from where this man is, honestly, okay? So I don't feel like it's going to last a long time, and that soon you're going to be in that calm, peaceful, happy water with your ships coming in. Okay, your things that you wanted to check off, your successes, things of that sort, will finally be able to make progress in those. All right, Spirit, let's do this next deck. This will have words and symbols. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, please show me, tell me, or both. What does the zodiac sign of Sagittarius need to know July 2022, please, Spirit? Please give me the top two cards. Tell me when to stop, Spirit, and stop. Okay, thank you. What have you learned? Very good. So, Spirit wants you to look back on your life up until this point, okay? As far back as you can remember, what have you learned? Okay? Think about how now, this isn't to go back and feel guilt, okay? This is to go back and look and say, okay, what things in my past did I do in a wrong way that didn't help me? And what did I do that did help me? So that you can take that knowledge with you as you progress forward into this happy place, okay? This calm place. All right. All right. Now, the next card we have is the best is yet to come. Yes. See? Yes. The best is yet to come. It's on its way. Your ships are coming in. Okay, Sagittarius? It's one of these things. You're going to go through this little turbulence here. And then once that turbulence is done, it's run its course, then look, okay, very tranquil, very peaceful, very happy, enjoyable. Very nice. Okay, Spirit, what deck would you like for Sagittarius, July 2022, please? What deck, please? This one? Okay, thank you. Sagittarius, you are the first, I believe, for the monthlies that have gotten this deck. Very nice. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, what does Sagittarius need to know for this month? These spirit. Yes. Okay. More from this deck. No. Okay. Yep. I see that. Okay. So the first one, we have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So this is telling me, see how her head is cracked, split open? Okay. So that's telling me a lot of things that are overwhelming. A lot of things may be happening all at one time. Could be things that are like I said, very overwhelming right now. And you're like, you don't want to question, is it going to get any worse? Okay. And you're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? Why am I going through this? You have all these questions. You're like, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? Okay. And it's saying, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay. Surrender everything over to God and the Holy Divine and trust 100%. Okay. And remember, Spirit's wanting you to look back on what have you learned, okay, about the situation you're in now and as far back as you can remember, okay, so that you can move forward in a positive manner while Spirit and the Holy Divine are helping you, okay, while you're taking action, but they're helping you. The void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Okay, so let's break this down. You see the void, you see here? There's like this energy that's wrapping around. There's like one planet right there, okay? And you see all this energy. Almost looks like a vortex or a portal wrapping around, okay? So Spirit's saying stop. Stop right now, okay? Take a breath. Although things may look extremely overwhelming right now, embrace winter. So what happens in winter? Okay. A lot of, if you live in, like I live in Kentucky, if you live in a place that's not real tropical, hot during the winter, then, we have snow, we have ice, a lot of the mosquitoes and bugs, they die out from the freeze, and then new is replenished in the spring. Okay. And, in the wintertime, basically, there's not a lot we can do as far as changing the weather ourselves. However, we can embrace it. We can get out, we can dress warm, we can get out in it, we can play in it, we can be thankful for it. We can look at it out our window. And, sometimes if you look at snow when it hasn't been walked on or disturbed in any way, you can see all the little shiny specks in it, how they glisten in the sun, and it's really beautiful and calming. I mean, there's a lot of things, a lot of ways that we can embrace winter. Okay, so instead of complaining that, oh my gosh, it's snowing again. Oh my gosh, it's the roads are frozen again. I can't get out. Spirit's saying, find what you're thankful for and embrace it within this adversity. Okay, because right now, Spirit, great cosmic womb, right now, Spirit has you. Okay. And is helping you to understand how to find gratitude within the storm, okay? Because that gratitude within the storm is going to begin bringing you to this beautiful, lovely place, okay? And the next thing that came out is the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. See? Spirit is dealing with you right now, Sagittarius. Okay? And it says spontaneous awakening. So those of you that have not awakened or have even began the process yet of awakening are going to start awakening, okay? Those of you that choose to. And then those of you that already has began awakening, yours is going to be more intense, okay? And very beautiful. And you're going to be receiving downloads and activations. And it's going to be very interesting for you. And and you know, you may be seeing more visions, you may be seeing apparitions, you may be experiencing time gaps or time lapses, time travel, many different things, changing timelines. There may be a lot of things that you experience that normally, you know, we would say is odd or strange, but these are things that people are experiencing all around the world now with the Great Awakening. So it's very beautiful, Sagittarius. Okay, Spirit, what deck, please, for Sagittarius? July 2022, please. Sagittarius. Oh, this one. This one or this one? This one. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius. Also, Sagittarius, I wanted to say I am very grateful for all of your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and donations. I am so thankful. This does help me to get my YouTube channel out to other places around the world. Something to do with the algorithm of YouTube. So it does really help, and I'm very, very grateful each time that you do like, share, comment, etc. The algorithm does pick that up and then begins sending my videos out on the recommendation page for YouTube around the world. So that way I can help people for free all over. And that's awesome. This one, Spirit. Yes, okay. More from this deck? No. Okay. Well, that was fast. Okay, we have Page of Earth. Scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Yes. Okay. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging. A new area of study. Sagittarius, that is awesome. Very awesome. See, look, this guy's in a suit and a briefcase. Okay? Things didn't work out well for him here. But Spirit's saying there's a new course, a new way. Okay? It could be something that was the same here, but you tweak it a little bit. Or go to extra schooling. It may be in the same category, but higher up than what you were originally looking for. But definitely some kind of new research, new study. This could be for a job. This could be just for your own knowledge. But I feel like it's mainly like having to do with job, career, finances. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Spirit, what date, please? Sagittarius. July 2022. Sagittarius. Okay, this one. Thank you. This one. This one. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does Sagittarius need to know for the month of July 2022, please? What guidance would you like to give Sagittarius, please? July 2022, the Spirit. Yes. More from this deck. No. All right. We have 3 of Swords. And we have 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Here we go. Might as well say this card and this card. Okay. So basically the 3 of Swords. Okay. That's some kind of heart hurt, some kind of conflict. That could be using sharp words. Just like in the beginning where Spirit said, I didn't mean that. Okay. So that swords can mean, like sharp tone or standing your truth. But because they're facing down, that's making me feel like more of like being stabbed in the heart, a heart hurt. This could also be, a lot of people say, 3 of Swords, that could be a third party. It could be, but I'm feeling in this case, it's just more of, some kind of turbulent water here, some kind of little storm brewing, and, maybe someone says something or takes something the wrong way and there's hurt words, okay? So I feel like it's that kind of situation, but then look, then this comes in, okay? 6 of Pentacles. This is being successful, okay? This is you. If you can see right here is the balance. You have money in each of on each side of the scale, okay? And then you have so much that you have extra. You see, coming out of this pouch in this hand, you have extra to give out to people in need. You see the hands reaching out. The only thing is here, you want to be careful, Sagittarius, because when you become successful or more successful, you want to watch out for people with their hands out, okay? Because during those times, of course, that's when people will be coming out with their hands out. So, be careful. Make sure that it's someone that you really want to help and that needs help, okay? All right, thank you, Spirit. Spirit, any more before I begin to scry? Any more from the cards, Spirit? Any more? Okay, nope. All right, I'm going to go ahead and dim the light, Sagittarius. Give me just a moment. I am using a new streaming service, so you will see me dim the lights. Okay, give me just a moment. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does the zodiac sign of Sagittarius need to know for the month of July 2022, please? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Spirit wants me to go to the shell, so I'm going to scry the turbid shell just a moment. Okay, Spirit. Okay, bigger, please. Okay, clearer, please, Spirit. Oh, wow. Okay, a little clearer, please. Sagittarius. Wow. Okay. What I'm seeing here is like a portal. It's like, but it's like a clear, it's almost clear. It has enough white in it to be able to see. Okay, to be able to see it. But it's like a portal that you would walk through. Okay, like literally go from one timeline to another. So what I'm getting from this, Sagittarius, is that as you are you see, I'm going to turn my little side lamp on because I'm going to show you this. This is important. Okay. All right. This card, the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation. Okay. Integration time. I feel like when that happens to you, you're literally going to leave this timeline and you're going to be stepping into another timeline that's going where you are going to be higher in frequency. Okay. So that's very beautiful. So it's like you're beginning to leave the 3D. Okay. And for those of you who have already began leaving the 3D towards the 5D, you will be increasing in frequency as well. Okay. You'll just be going higher in frequency. So those of you who are new, you're going to start realizing, you may. Okay, I'll tell you something that happened to me as short as I can. This really happened. And my husband can verify this. So one day I was doing laundry. This was several months back, but I was doing laundry and I have some of those pot holders that have the backing on them, the non-skid, and they're like, when I bought them, they were like huge, okay, and they were big enough to put like a baking pan, a large baking pan on, okay, straight out of the oven. So I was always very careful how I wash them. I always wash them in cold water. I always hang them up to dry. And, so that they don't shrink or ruin the backing. So I'm always very careful. So one day I had two of them. I washed both of them. And as I reached down and pulled one out of the washer, I held it up to put it, to hang it to dry. And it was half the size. So I looked at the washer to make sure that I had it on cold water. I did. Okay. And I felt this weird aura around me as if I was literally somewhere else that looked like my home, but there was something I could not explain that was different. Okay. So I got the second one out, the same thing. It was smaller. And for a moment, I thought I was really losing my mind. And I yelled for my husband and I said, honey, will you please look at these and tell me if you see anything different? And he said, I don't know, but he said, I don't know what you did, but they're half the size. Okay. So something did happen and he looked at the washer as well. I had not had any hot water on them. There was nothing that I did to shrink them, okay, but they did shrink. And then after that happened, I started noticing that things within my household started going a lot smoother, okay. So I had literally switched timelines, okay. And so that was a very strange, interesting, but also thing that happened. So it was like my frequency was raising up higher. So I was no longer in where, the same timeline I was. And I moved up to another one. Okay. So that was much more pleasant to be in. Okay. That's the best way that I can explain it for you. Okay. I'm going to turn the light back off and scry just a little bit more for you. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, what else would you like to tell Sagittarius, please? July 2022. Here. Okay, I keep hearing bird, bird, bird. Okay. Spirit, what do you mean by bird? Okay, I'm seeing eagle. Okay, Spirit, please clarify. The eagle is in flight. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So here's the thing about an eagle. When I see an eagle, especially, okay, in flight. Now, an eagle, even though they may be very high up in flight, can see the smallest, tiniest worm or insect crawling on the ground. Okay? Their eyes are so keen. Their sight is so precise. Okay? So that's telling me clarity. So, I'm sorry, not Capricorn, Sagittarius, you're going to have clarity about an issue, and I believe that it's going to be something that has to do with your success or career related, finance related. But you are going to have that clarity that you need to know which direction to go and how to go about it. And when you do, okay, again, I was shown that the eagle was flying. Okay, so that means in action, actively flying, actively you've already taken off. Okay, so like that means like the success, you're in the air, wings spread. Okay, so after this turbulent moment of whatever conflict this is, and this doesn't have to be a person. This can be a situation. It's just a situation itself. Okay? But once that's over, okay, once you feel like that rock bottom, then, as they say, there's no way to move but up at that point. Okay? You can't go any lower. All you can do is move up from that point. But Spirit's saying you're going to move way up. Okay, this is going to kind of give you a nudge or a spiritual kick in the hiney. Okay, to say, okay, here's where we are. What have you learned from this? Take this with you so that next time, should you face anything like this, you will know what to do, how to go about it, what not to do, what worked, all those type of things. Very good. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, please show me more. What does Sagittarius need to know July 2022, please? Okay, here. Okay, bigger, please. Oh, wow. Okay. I just saw a masculine and feminine energy that were cheek to cheek in a very loving way. Now, please don't feel like this is gender specific, because it is not. This is a general reading. I'm only speaking about the energies because we all have masculine and feminine within us. So what I saw was a masculine energy and a feminine energy, cheek to cheek, okay, as if they were hugged up, both looking out at something, contemplating something. But here's the thing. They're together. They're cheek to cheek. Although there may be some kind of conflict, although there may be some kind of turmoil, they're still sticking it through together. Now, this doesn't have to be an intimate relationship, okay? This can be parent-child. This can be work-related. This can be best friend, neighbor, okay, however it resonates in your situation. But most certainly it can be an intimate relationship as well. But the thing is, it's kind of like a test of how much two people or a person in a situation resonate with each other, okay? And being, as I'm seeing, cheek to cheek, looking out, contemplating something. It's not contemplating anything within the relationship. It's It's like, okay, two people having an issue, like an external issue, could be within the home, but an external issue for most of you, trying to figure things out. And during this time, there may be a few squabbles, but at the same time, still staying tried and true to each other. That's very, very beautiful. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn the light back on. And we're going to get ready to close this reading out. Okay. Spirit, what last bit of guidance would you like to give, please? Which one? Is it this one? This one. Okay, thank you. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see what last bit of guidance Spirit has before we close this reading. Well, I just threw those all over. Sorry about that. That was me. That was not Spirit. Okay. Sagittarius, I'm going to tell you, you're going to be just fine. Okay? It may not seem like it right now, but you have to stay looking forward towards that light, towards the positivity. Okay? Trust in Spirit and the Holy Divine. Trust. Okay? And don't treat yourself like a colonel. Remember? Okay, thank you, Spirit. This one? Yes. More from this deck. No. Okay. Grounded. Keep your roots and stand taller than the trees. Spirit's telling you that you need to ground. Okay, I hope you can see that. I don't have all the lights on. Okay, Spirit's telling you that you need to ground. Okay? It's just like this right here. It says stop. Embrace winter. So take a step back. Breathe. Embrace the situation that you're in right now. Okay? And know that you can rest in the cosmic womb of God and the universe, the Holy Divine, okay? You can take action towards something, okay? And while you're taking action towards something, rest your body, mind, spirit within the womb of God and the universe, okay? Let the Holy Divine help you. Okay, very beautiful. Now, one more thing. I'm going to see what little trinket that Spirit wants you to have. Yes, a leaf. Okay, what that means is spiritual growth. Okay, there will be a lot of spiritual growth from this situation for you, my friend. Okay, so remember, don't give up. Hang in there. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else. Just remember this. This is the outcome. If you trust God and the Holy Divine, you go back. What have you learned to do and not to do? Okay, in different situations. Take that knowledge forward with you because this is coming. Your ships are coming in. Peace and tranquility. Look here. See this path? It's a straight path. Okay? You just have to get over this first. Okay? That's it. That's it. All right. All right. I'm going to leave you with that, Sagittarius. Much love to you, and may you have a very, very blessed week. Bye-bye.